Hello, hello. Welcome on into another Monday Live with the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm usually Will. I'm pretty sure I am still today.
It's plus. And I'm Matt, and that's Tonks. And it's a kitty cat. I mean, I could put our names on here, but I guess technically we should.
Oh, fair enough.
Technically, there we go.
Oh, your name's not even on there. It just says Whiskey Crusaders.
It has for years. It's fine.
It
It hasn't
is.
changed in 3 years. I see no point in changing it at this point in time. Because, why bother? All right, let's see who's in the chat here so far for the evening. Let's see, who do we have? We got John Cran, Zach Andrews. It's good to see Zach down there at the Bastards Ball. It was a good time hanging out. So you got Scott Mooney. I saw him down at the Bastards Ball. And Spencer Mabb, good to see you guys. So, yes, I know we finally made 3,000. Look at that. It took us 18 months, but we got there for another 1,000. Woohoo! Good job for us. And there's 4-Leaf Whiskey. Even checked out Stacy's channel there. All the amazing Irish knowledge. And once again, thanks, Stacy, for her helping get in contact there with Kill Owen, which was awesome that we had there on Saturday. So you can go back and check out that stream as well. It was a good time and some excellent whiskey. I don't know if Will's had a chance to try those yet, but if not, I'd love to see what he thinks of them. Thanks there to Eric Wade, who we also saw down the Bastards Ball. You can check out Eric's channel, check out his, and Ken as well. Check out Ken. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. So we're getting there. It's all those good things. So I guess we should pour something in the glass. That might be, while we're all here. Hey, Bill, how's it going? I don't know what to decide yet. I haven't decided. I just got back from the dojo with the children, so it's just, it's always hard to run and get up on the computer basically as soon as we get home. What's around at the moment? Because I'll get better things as the evening goes on.
That's what I was thinking too. But you know what? I'm going to start with something cheap. I'm going to make a blend because, that's kind of what I do.
It is what you do.
It is what I do. So this channel has led me to find really, really amazing whiskeys. It has also led me to find really decent whiskeys that don't cost me a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So in honor of that, I don't have a Teachers, which is my favorite go-to handle, but right now I can't find a freaking handle of Teachers anywhere.
Seriously?
Seriously, I can find the
I got
little
this
bottles.
750. Not much left, but
I can find that 750 at Goody for $17, but the handle's 30.
Yeah,
so
it's way better.
Much better deal. So I don't want to buy that little 750. I want to buy a flipping handle.
Oh, I understand.
So I found this handle for 30 at Total.
Ooh, nice.
It's a Duncan Taylor blended.
How is it?
And it's not too shabby.
All right, maybe let's review that one at this point. I don't think I've ever had that one. Cool.
I would not give it 5 stars. This thing says it gets 5 stars on the label.
Well, we know that's a lie.
That's not the number I would give it. Just throw that out there.
And there's our buddy Eric Evanson, who's provided many of these balls, including the Teacher's Ball that we reviewed, and all the lots and lots of Kirklands and other amazing things. I know we got a couple more from Eric that I'm fully aware of we need to review, and some that maybe Will drank that we have to figure out. So it happens. Say hi to Donner Pass Whiskey. Good to see you. Isaiah, thank you very much. Good to see you. See you. Independent Joe, thanks again. Good to see you as well. I'm going to check the Independent Joe channel, check out his as well. So, and yes, some also pour some Teachers because why not? Here we got Eric's in here, and I like Teachers. Peter B, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I do love me some Teachers, man.
I do. Teachers is probably one of my absolute favorite blends of all time, and I would never have known about it if it wasn't for Eric, so I greatly appreciate it. Oh, the 114 bottle down. Nice. That is a great bottle. That is a fantastic bottle. Where did I see one recently? It was like $20. I was like, holy crap, that was a good price. Oh, but he's got a backup. It's all good. Drunk Monkeys. Oh, that is dangerous. Nothing could possibly go with Drunk Monkeys. I'm thinking it ends very poorly. What did Eric say? If you want her to grow faster, replace the cats with monkeys. He's got a point. I don't know. I think he'll end poorly. Ooh, there, Port Charlotte 10. That's a good choice. Add monkeys. I like this plan. That could be fun.
So I started the Duncan Taylor as the base. Nice, cheap, inexpensive, easily replaceable, right? A little bit of Old Granddad to bump up the proof a bit, and then some Port Charlotte to, add a little bit of peat, add a little bit of smoke.
Absolutely. Violet wants us to show she got a giant pencil today.
Nice.
So thanks, Violet. There you go. There's a giant pencil.
Way to go.
Hey, Donald, good to see you. All right. Ooh, some salt no name number 2. That's a good choice there, Zach. I'll take your homework.
Ooh,
all right. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't know.
I have a sample of that sitting right over there in that cabinet over there. I might need to grab a little bit of that myself.
This is good stuff. Yeah, we still need to review Ardmore, which of course is the base in this.
Yeah.
But we have lots of bases, and that's the one thing that is definitely I have appreciated from the channel is drinking a lot more blended scotches that are actually pretty good that I never would have bothered to try it if I didn't have a channel. To be like, why bother?
Right.
Which has been a nice thing to find out. There's a vast range of weird things we never would have drank otherwise.
Yeah.
Hell, we found the Coors Gold.
Again, I'm so damn happy that Eric introduced us to teachers, just because what a great value for a nice peated blend. I mean,
absolutely,
just silly crazy value. So,
Drum Chambeau there for Donald, very nice, good choice. David G, I do enjoy. And Maine Craft Distilling 50 Stone Maine Parents. Ooh, that sounds very interesting, David G. Have not tried that. Sounds super interesting now. I do enjoy some Maine pears. That sounds pretty great. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate it. JTS Brown, one of my absolute favorite bottled and bonds, and past blue. That's a good choice there. Making a depth charge with that there. Interesting. There's some Andy Can, man. Thank you very much, Andy. Good to see you in here.
Ooh.
Appreciate that. That sounds very exciting and fun.
Heck yeah, that sounds like a fun comparison video.
That will be a blast. Yes, so it'll be a good time. Maine Heat. Oh, that sounds super interesting. I'd love to try that. That sounds fascinating. That I've not ever had or heard of. That sounds really cool. Some Kilcairn 12. Good choice there, John. Like that stuff.
So it's Maine pears, Maine peat.
Maine Heat, which is very cool.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see here. Hey, Bourbon, good to see you. He might have picked up that quarter cast. Very nice, Bourbon. Very, very nice. Yeah, he had a very nice selection when he was at the store the other day. Going back multiple years. It was very cool what he had there. Hazelburn 13. Good choice.
Yeah.
You haven't checked out Bourbon. I'll check out his as well. I'm surprised that Ken is still walking from his, 24-hour stream of insanity. But he made it.
Do we sample Drumquish? Did we already review that one?
Yeah, we reviewed that one. Yeah, it's the one that's discontinued. They make the Space Side stuff now.
Right.
It's them. It's that distillery. But yeah, we reviewed it a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a $30. I think that's a single malt. Pretty sure that one was a single malt. It's here. It's got a nice big parafoam all around it because the screw top not so great. How many bottles of Wilts Grunts the Rust Bowl Loud? Send out some samples. I think you came with 24? You said, I think.
No, it's not quite that many. It's 2 boxes that could hold 24.
But could hold 24.
Boxes are not full, and some of the things were mine and other people's. So, but there were 12, 18 or so bottles.
Very nice. Hey, Multicasting. Appreciate it. Check out Multicasting's channel as well. Yeah, Ken doesn't sleep. Pretty confident. There's $19 for that one, Eric. Nice. It's one of those ones that you just have. It wasn't bad or anything. We just, it's one of those fun, entertaining things to hang out with. Ooh, Bushmill Causeway Series. Wow, that sounds awesome. That's something I always wanted to try someday. He's a machine.
Palmerall cast finish. Ooh. Palmerall is a sub-region of Bordeaux, if my memory is working correctly.
Okay. Alrighty. That was a kitty cat.
Yeah, Weasley and Tonks are both, and Harry. You can see Harry over there.
There's Harry. Hello, Harry.
He's been sitting there waiting patiently.
Right behind, right in front of the awesome Whiskey Crusaders signs that Eric made us. Yeah. He's got one of mine's in the background in there as well. It's pretty awesome. We appreciate that as well from Eric. They're very, very cool.
Pretty awesome. Nothing, man. That thing is epic.
It is. Can't wait to, make a bigger spot for it. That's right. It'll be even more fun.
Oh, this is a nice little tasty blend.
I bet it is. A vermouth cask. I think a vermouth cask could be fun. I like, like Yippee-Ki-Yay's got vermouth in it. Or vermouth cask. That's fun stuff.
Did we do one from
that's true, Eric. Those were
Sagamore?
Good. Yeah. The Sagamore.
Did they do a vermouth cask?
No, but it's that Manhattan one, so it has the vermouth in it.
That's what I
vermouth
remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the Aaron's very good. We like that one there, Eric. That was a good choice to pick up for certainly. Kendall goes 27 hours next time. He might as well. I don't know the hell he's still awake after that, but he seemed to be going just fine for the last hour. I was in there hanging out while I was doing laundry. They asked me to join, but my wife said she would kill me if I got on their stream, so I decided it would be best not to. So,
sometimes it's better to live another day.
It is for sure.
I'm going to set this aside and maybe sip on these 2 samples that you poured for me last week.
Ah, yes. I'm going to pour some Balcones Texas Blue Corn Bourbon. As you all know, we do love the Balcones. We actually reviewed number 17 or 18 or so thing the other day. So, woo! There's another one coming out.
I edited, I think, the 18th video on the new software, so I don't know how many Balcones reviews we did on the old software, but
a lot. I'll have to go and count for you guys and find out for sure how many Balcones we've done, but it's been quite a few. Hey, Jake, thank you much. Appreciate that.
If memory serves me, one of these is a gin and the other one's a whiskey.
From which one? The killer one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a poteen.
Okay, fun.
Yeah. Oh, Jake, it's all good. We all need a break. You'll be amazed what you taste when you go back to drinking at that point in time. Take 3 months off of drinking whiskey. The weirdest finish was Peerless was an absinthe. Ooh, that sounds super interesting, Zach. I had a brandy finish in absinthe that was really good. I've never had. Interesting. I don't know if we have any absinthe finish things besides that brandy I can think of. I'd love to try a whiskey tried that. That sounds super interesting.
Yeah.
I think the weirdest thing we've had anything finished in.
I mean, tequila does some strange, fun things.
But it's good.
But I don't know that that's some of those have definitely been weird.
Oh, but I like weird.
Oh, I'm not saying bad. I'm just saying weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think what weird things we've had. I mean, you got some interesting wine finishes. Of course, you have gin finishes, tequila finishes, had brandy finish stuff. Obviously, all sorts of sherries and ports. There's been some wilds. Some of the weirdest are probably some of the beers you'll get stuff finishing. There's some wild stuff at times. Yes, Craig, there certainly are. Honey almond.
Sorry.
And rose water and orange. Not the best Causeway bottle, but one of the better if I get it. Okay. Either way, I'd be excited to try it. High West Rye. Finished in Syrah barrels. Oh, it's probably interesting.
I like Syrah.
Should I blow my palate on a nice Lafroig or steal a sample of 100 proof as my taste buds are fresh? You probably should, to be honest, you really probably should do the Lafroig because you're going to find amazing things past that peat for the first time. I would do the Lafroig first because I think it's just simply a more complicated whiskey than the, which I do really like, obviously, the 100 proof Old Forester, but I think that'd be more interesting for you. Ooh, Cohen, that ball for St. George is really weird, but it is good. I do agree. We have a couple balls that we've had on the show before. We've never reviewed it, though.
We compared it to a Boss Hog.
That's right, we did. It was very interesting.
But I remember that because that comparison was really fantastic. But
yes.
I'd like to compare it to other single malts.
I agree.
Do we have one of theirs that's not finished in that same thing?
I do have a regular St. George.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if I've ever given it to you, to be honest. I don't think I have.
I've not ever tasted it. The only one I've ever
I'll have to let you have that one.
The only one I've seen in the wild is that Baller.
Yeah, no, I've got one that I found a couple 2 or 3 years ago. We've heard of the San Diego Distillery. I don't think I've actually. I heard good things about it. I don't think I've actually tried anything from there yet, Zach. But I always hear good things about San Diego Distillery. Your first Del Bach. Do love Del Bach. All the awesome Del Bachs we've tried in the vault. I know Bob Davidson actually donated some Del Bachs like 5 years ago that need to still be reviewed. So before we had a channel, he were donated here to one of the events he came to prior to the show. So it's all good, but we do need to get it. I bought a ball of Sauternes. Oh yeah, how'd that go over? We just did not, unfortunately. You never ended up opening it?
Never ended up opening them.
Oh geez, that's funny. I was like, I never even got over there. We just were so busy, and it's like, going in 10 million directions is hard to get staying at one place at one time. There you go. An annually finished Madeira cask. Ooh, that
What
would
is
be
the
interesting.
what is the poutine proof to?
48.
Okay. Yeah,
So
it reminds me of the other one poutine I've had, which is the Glendalough.
yeah. I like it. It's good. Hey, Christine, thanks very much. Appreciate that. Good to see you. Ooh, pour some Bamor 15. Do love Bamor 15. Yeah, I understand. I sat at the La Quinta next year. That's where the action is. Oh, you stay there.
Stay.
So we know that it's now October 7th. The real still question becomes is La Quinta we're still going to? Because A, it's gotten expensive and it's not very nice at this point. Unfortunately, it needs a lot of love. Considering it's owned by Wyndham, they need to spend some fucking cash and fix that place.
Yeah, they really
That's
do.
the problem. But then again, at the same time, where else do we get a free convention center lobby? And they don't give a shit. And because we cleaned it up. I think most hotels are not going for this.
Well, and most hotels nowadays just don't have that size of a lobby.
Mm-hmm. That's true too.
They don't have that size of any room really, so it's
Ooh, a Bareface 111 finishing a walk-in mezcal cask. Ooh, that'd be interesting. I know we had some. There's that a walk-in wiggle rye in the vault that I tried. That shit was weird. That's one of the weirder things I've tried. I'll have to try that again. You go for the good side because you're a classy man, Jake. That's because you're classy. That's what I would definitely go for. Yes. O'Connor's Blue Corn Bourbon is still fucking awesome. I really do love that stuff. I opened up earlier today, so we'll get a review here probably next week. The peated rum, which is from Balcones. So let it sit open for a week here and take a couple pours out of it and enjoy that. Yeah, and that's the problem. Yeah, we don't want to get to pay for our meeting room. Yeah, we just want a big lobby, which is good. Man, when we went to the funerals this summer up in New York, they had the best place we could have ever used. It was this Hampton Inn we stayed at. Had an awesome, huge lobby, which would be perfect. Unfortunately, that's also in New York. Doesn't do us any damn good. Some blue spot. Very nice. I want that gold spot. That's the one I really want to try is gold spot.
Yeah,
but it hasn't showed up here yet. But, if we can get one from some other people, hopefully that'll all work out. But, yeah, I have not been able to find one. I don't think they've come to Texas yet as far as I know.
I like the palate on that one a heck of a lot better than the nose. When
I did.
Switch to the actual whiskey.
Yeah. So what did you think of the poutine on the palate? I like it.
The poutine's nice, and again, it reminds me of the Glendalough, and that's absolutely delicious. So, I like that one quite a bit. But the nose on the whiskey is a little young still. I mean, it smells about 3 years old. It doesn't have.
6.
Is it? My goodness,
it's 6 years old. Yeah, I like it.
I mean, because it's so close to the poutine on the nose.
Okay. Yes, David.
So
there's a Balcones peated rum that they just came out with a couple months ago that I picked up on the way to the Bastards Ball, and it's excellent.
And wasn't there a single malt? As well?
Thank you. Do what now?
Did you pick up a single malt as well?
I did. I picked up the single malt peated Sauternes cask.
That's what I thought it was. Peated Sauternes.
Yeah. I'll go probably grab it here in a minute, and we'll probably drink it. Ooh, you got another bottle. No, it's not in Texas. You're correct. You got another. Wow, that's nice, Stacy. So, is it worth having another? How much is the gold spot anyway, Stacy? What are they charging up there in Ohio? Just to wonder. Oh yeah, the card lock. Yeah, that's a disaster for poor Bill at 2 a.m, and he's just trying to get into the freaking room. Yeah, I would be very displeased. Bottle Kill, Glendronach 2019. Ooh, very nice. Canadian exclusive. Nice. What does that say? Bill's Mafia did a rug out tonight on the Titan. Oh, okay. I'll look at it. Is there a way we can book a year for paying if everyone stays at the hotel? Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. Because I looked at trying to even book a year ahead just to see if the prices were cheaper, but you couldn't even book a year ahead. I couldn't. At least not online. You couldn't. Because the first, you still have to wait like another month to get out to October to let you book.
Right. Well, and honestly, with some of the deals that you can find last minute, sometimes it's almost better to wait.
Yeah. Well, they're not. The hotel's not hosting it. The hotel's just simply allowing their guests to consume it in the lobby. So nobody's selling anything. It's just a bunch of. It's no different than you going in there with your family and sitting in a lobby drinking a bottle than it is with a bunch of people and having 200 bottles on the bar. But whatever. I guess there weren't that many this year, but last year it was insanity.
Right.
So
Well, and honestly, as long as it's completely free to anybody that wants it,
you're not denying anyone, right?
As long as you're making sure that people are of age,
right.
And as long as, and every year, everybody there has been incredibly respectful. It's actually surprising how respectful people are with as many people as that are there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I figured. There was book is a year out. That's kind of what I figured because I was looking online. I couldn't. I was like, well, maybe do way cheaper for a year in advance. But if it's a year in advance and everyone books, then they already know. But who knows? Maybe if you already booked the whole, maybe there's a way. I don't know how many rooms that place has. If there's a way to book all of the rooms, can we get it cheaper? All of the rooms? Can we fill all the rooms?
Yeah,
that's the real question. I don't know if we can.
I don't know.
Yes, that's true. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. It's been 5 years at the same hotel. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that's the hotel to book.
The original year, that's the hotel that Daniel recommended because it's literally the closest to campus. And I don't think that that's changed in 5 years. I don't think that there's a closer hotel.
There's one in Dripping Springs now, but I don't think the same problem is they don't have the lobby size. There's a brand new. I want to say it's a Holiday Inn Express or something. But it has a lobby. I was looking at it the other day, but I don't think it's probably quite the size. Also, then again, how thrilled is a brand new hotel going to be a bunch of crazy bastards in there drinking for 2 days straight? I mean, they'd be fine with it. I mean, like I said, as long as you clean it up, I don't think anybody really gives a shit. It's when you're not respectful and cause problems, that's when the problem is. I was very respectful of the elevator. It's not my fault. It sucked. It was hilariously funny. Hey, it held 14, crates of whiskey. It was fine. Thankfully the year after that, the 2 years after that, I was on the first floor. Magically. Surprised how that worked out. Yeah, they pay way too much. I'm paid just for that. Correct.
Yes.
You're correct.
Well, the biggest problem is that the hotel started, they added an extra $100 versus what we paid last year.
Right.
When we originally went to book because of the OU game that was happening that weekend. So if we can get it booked before the college schedule for next year is released and the hotel
and NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Formula One, I guess, is the more important one.
Right.
But that's the bigger thing is before Formula One and UT releases their schedule, it's very important to get that book prior. A big WWE and get choke slammed through a table. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, Jake. That will be the end of the La Quinta lobby part. I can guarantee you that.
Yep,
and we're done.
One of those we get to have.
Yeah. UT versus Alabama, correct. Not that any of us give a shit because we don't. I didn't go to either one of those schools and don't care. We're just like, you're causing me more money. We don't care. That's all my whole thought on that. I don't give a shit. Hey, Ben Demon Hunter, good to see you.
Matt doesn't care very much for sports ball.
I used to care. I just don't care anymore. I gave up giving a shit because I realized, why should I give a shit about them when they don't give a shit about us? So fuck all of them. So,
and with college, it's like you don't even give a shit about your players. So,
well, yeah, I have all sorts of problems with college ball. So. It's like, yeah, oh, look, they're disposable. Perfect. Great. You ruin their lives afterward. Fabulous. So I want to pour some Whistle Pig Homestock because I haven't poured this in a long time. Why not? I like Whistle Pig a lot, so it'll be good.
I like the palate much better than the nose on those.
Okay. Yeah, the palate's where it's at.
Yeah, and the palate, you can actually taste more of the age on it. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit richer. It doesn't taste like that shiny 3 years like the smell is. But yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, Eric's right too. That damn music festival. He's right on that too. Good point.
Southwest, man, that thing will. But that's usually summertime, isn't it?
Oh no, that was like that week. One of the years was that weekend.
I remember
That wasn't South by Southwest. It was Austin City Limits was the problem.
Oh, right. Well, yeah,
Hey,
they're
Mark,
both
good to
big,
see
but
you
South by
there.
Southwest is even bigger than Austin City
Oh yeah,
Limits.
way bigger. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Whiskey Nose Marty Shunko, check out his. Yes, we were his first guest, which was very cool to have him on. We'll have to have him on again someday. How many from the ball say looking to a lot? We didn't say that because it was so expensive. Because Ben, we were going to originally, but then Ben let us stay at his house, so we stayed at Ben instead. It was a solid choice.
I would say there were probably 80 or so people in the lobby Saturday night. Probably 40, 50 in the lobby Friday night. I would say of that, probably 60, maybe 50 stayed in the hotel. There are quite a few people that either stay at the the Express right down the road from it.
Yeah.
That's where we originally booked. That was a fun story. But yeah, there's probably 60% of the people that are at the La Quinta stay at the La Quinta.
It's a solid choice there. We're in a funeral home. I'm not opposed to this plan. They have nice pews. You can hang out. I like usually all of our family funerals enjoy lots of drinking at them, so I'm not opposed. Hey, Chris, good to see you there for our Australians and traveling in Louisville, Kentucky, less than 2 weeks from you. Yes, so here in a couple of weeks, Chris and Lilith will actually be on the show with us, so that'll be lots of fun having some Aussies here, trying some amazing whiskeys, and come hang out with me all day long. We're gonna go to some liquor stores, drink a bunch of cool shit, and have a great time. So I'm very excited to have them come hang out. So
we already do have that. Apparently, we already do have that schedule.
Oh, okay, John. Well, thank you. At least you guys already know that. Well, that's a plus in our. Okay, that's one thing out of the way then. If they're not going on the road, perfect.
Oh, you butthead cats! Wow. Apparently, it's bacon time. They just knocked the bacon.
Ah, lovely. They're like, oh, look at there's some kitties ready for some bacon.
I'll say, should I let the music play, or do I need to mute this, or should I let the music play? Because I think they're going to start yelling at me.
I don't care. It's what the kitties do. It's half the fun is watching the kitties go to town on that stuff. I think the people would be sad if you muted the noises of the kitties going crazy for bacon. Man, they're really ready for it this evening.
They're hammering for some bacon. I'm going to break up some pieces in my hand down here underneath the table so that
they're at TCU. All right, so they're up here that weekend. Good to know. I'm sure my boss will be very happy since he's a huge TCU fan and went there, so I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Now release the monkeys. Oh my gosh, my wife's grandparents used to shop at this is back in the 40s or 50s. Used to shop at a shop here in a little city west of here, and they had a monkey that would ride a Dalmatian throughout the store. And had a little saddle and a little whip, and it whipped the little Dalmatian and would ride around on it. It's fucking hilarious. I was like, that's a great story, and that shit would never fly today. So it was like, wow, you have a monkey riding a Dalmatian around. Oh, 11 at 1 p.m. back at home. I bet it is weird, Chris. I guess it's got to be very strange being in America instead of all the side of the world. Will, they want to know how Sarah is. Thanks, Dylan.
Sarah's doing better. She has not gotten all of her numbers in line as far as her blood work goes, so she's just staying away from drinking for right now. Other than that, she feels fine. She's on the mend right now. She's got a real bad allergy cough that just won't freaking go away. It started right before the ball, and it just hasn't gone away since the ball. And she's COVID tested for a couple of times. Make sure it's not that, but she's doing well. Other than just that lingering cough that won't go away.
Craig, that's true. Although I feel like this year it was significantly smaller as far as who was at the La Quinta compared to previous years. And not so much tamer, just there's a lot less people there.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. And I think it's, again, because they just raised their prices so freaking high that so many people just were like, maybe we'll just rent a B&B or something.
Yeah, and I don't blame anybody that did that. So a lot of people I think might have come, but even then, I think a lot of people just said screw it, and they just didn't even bother to come to La Quinta at all. So
Yeah.
they just stay where they're at, be safe. Also, I don't blame them at all.
Yeah, I'm allergic to the cedar that grows down in Austin and San Antonio, and it's this time of year that I always get sick, and I drove into it. So it was a really fun week for all of my allergies and such.
Yeah, it's a great time. Let me tell you. Ah, that's no fun at all. Oh, you got it from the yeah. That sometimes the desert, will bring some of that stuff in, unfortunately, and linger with you, which sucks. That's hilarious. Donald says, I have a friend who used to have a parrot that would curse at you in French. I swear I imagine what happened. That stupid bird would be like roasted on a platter. And Donald would know how to make it happen to be delicious. I'm not opposed to having a roasted parrot. It might be good. Who knows? I never had parrot. I don't know. I'm willing to try. I enjoy duck. Duck's always nice. Want to be similar to that? Would be my guess. I don't know, but who knows? 61 degrees, very nice. It was 100 again here today, Eric. It was not pleasant at all. It was like Thursday was awesome. On Thursday, we went to Great Fest. Weather was beautiful.
Yeah, it was like, I think it got into like 81, 82 was like the high. It was beautiful. It was
yeah. And by the time night got around, yeah, it was like in the upper 60s, low 70s. It was great.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm glad we went that night. We always go Thursday night because that's the free night to go, as far as getting in and all that good stuff. So that's when we always go to Great Fest. And also, it's way less freaking people. So this parrot is dead. Okay. 90. Low on Thursday's 48. Holy shit, Dylan. That's crazy. Wow. Major change. Wow. Show me the rooms. My daughter's wedding was in Half Moon Bay. Amazing weather. I bet it was. Very nice. 2 cigars last night with low in the 60s. Nice, Andy. Man, so Oklahoma's way cooler. Awesome.
Hell no.
Rain. No, we got that huge storm that we got, like 14 inches of rain, and then that's basically been it. And it rained a couple times after that, and I haven't seen shit since, which is fine by me. Do you have valley fever in Texas like we do? No, we don't get that, thankfully. Thanks, Jim. We got to check out Jim's channel, the Pinch Hitter Whiskey. Thanks, appreciate that. Well, that's very nice there, Eric. You do that. Yeah, someone was 94 tomorrow. Lovely. Lever will kill you. Oh, lovely. But back in the high 90s now. Oh, that sucks, Andy. You just never know. It'll cool off at some point. Who knows? I bet it'll just get cold and it'll suck and we'll bitch it on because you know how much we hate the cold.
For real.
Because we're like,
But that's Texas, though. It goes from hot to cold. Like, there's not an in-between. It goes
we have two temperatures, hot and cold.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't mind the heat. The heat doesn't bother me. It's humidity that I don't like. That's awesome, Jim. Do it backwards so you can read it in the mirror. There you go. Speaking of some of those, I'm also support some of those Scotch Malt Whiskey Society since we've had a few of those donated now. I've got like 4 of these here. Yeah, at least 4. Which one should we pour? Let's see here. Maybe that one.
Eric, for your Scotch Malt Whiskey Society tattoo, are you going to pick a distillery number, or are you just going to just put the SMWS?
All right, I think this one sounds good. Let's pour this one. This is Follow the Dark Trail, which is a 10-year ex-bourbon and finished in a second fill ex-red wine. This sounds like fun. SMO one sheet until you send it. There you go. Wow, it's going to be even warmer than... Your weather's crazy in Toronto, Donald. I never knew how hot it got in Toronto. It's crazy. Your weather's nuts up there. All right. Let's see how this is. Guess the acronym. There you go, John. That's awesome. Lots of rain. Where's me? Yeah. That'll be good putting out the fires for sure. You should get Bottle's name as the tattoo. There you go. Oh, that smells awesome. Yes. So we have to line up all the distilleries and shit that we have got stuff going on with now. So hopefully have all those dates soon. Like I told you guys, we had to back up Teeling by a month because it's stuck in a port. So I can't get the samples out to anyone. So whenever it gets here, we will have that put together and have 50 people that can come pick it up and have a nice time. And we'll enjoy them all together with their brand ambassador. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, that's going to be really fun.
But until I have it, I can't give it out. So it's kind of difficult. So as soon as I have it, I'll let everybody know. So that'll be fun.
You said that's with Teeling?
Mm-hmm. As with Teeling. And then we will get the date soon for the Highland Park dinner with barbecue. With Brian's barbecue in Highland Park, which is going to be awesome.
Ooh, come on.
We're waiting for the damn weather to cool off. We don't want to set a date for that and just be still freaking hot.
Right.
We want it to be
right,
cool.
Sometimes it can go into October and still be just
so I'm thinking probably early November is going to be my guess. I'll talk to Josh in a couple of days and see if we can get that hammered out. But I'm thinking early November because the plan is for Joe Van Name to come down for that as well. So I'm very excited for that. So it should be good times.
Wow, that sounds
fun. They putting a Bushmills one? Nice. That's got to be good. I'd love to try that. That's really cool. 22-inch snowfalls. Yeah, I'm good. What's our best videos and talk about the best ones? Oh, that's a good question there, Andy. I know it's not the first one. That thing's a shit show.
Oh, for real.
God, you look back, it's like, God, we're bad. So bad. We're like, that is truly some of the worst shite I've ever seen.
Well, and really it was just poorly shot, and we didn't have a microphone.
We were also completely fucking clueless what we were doing.
Yeah. I'm looking back through. I'm going back through the original stuff and kind of seeing.
I can name some of our best guests. I mean, we've had some pretty epic guests on this show.
Yeah, that's actually probably a better idea. I'll look through the lives. Hang on a minute.
We've been very selective who I let come on our show because our brand is education, and I don't want people to just come, hey, buy my shit. That's not really what our channel is all about. I mean, we do want you to buy whiskey. Obviously, that's how you get it, but we also want you to share it and enjoy it. But we want you to learn about it and be educated about what you're drinking. And so we try to bring on people that are super knowledgeable about their products. And we've, recently, of course, we had Highwire on. That was one of our great ones, our dissertation on corn. I didn't learn so much about corn and everything. But even Marshall with the rum one we had about a month ago was amazing. How much he knew about rum was fun. Greg Snyder was great. Chicken Cock, which never in a million years would have guessed that would be one of our best episodes, but it truly was. He was fabulous.
Oh, and again, the amount of knowledge I learned about wood on that episode.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
The impact and how important, everything is with the wood was absolutely incredible.
Oh, yeah, Wolf Barn was a good one. Absolutely. That was a fun one I did with the guys over there. Someday hope to make it over to Wolf Barn and go actually check out the distillers. Will be a blast. Yes, we'll be very educational here, Kristen. It will, for sure. I have a fun list of things to try with them when they get here, so it should be a
Horse
blast.
Soldier.
Horse Soldier was fabulous. That's another thing. COVID, unfortunately, we'll have the actual Horse Soldiers on. We had stuff planned with them, and then COVID hit, and that shit went to shit. But we will get Mark and Bob and Scott and them. We'll get them to come on and do an actual bourbon and war stories with us, and that'll be in person. And we'll probably do a charity event with that one because what they do, obviously it'll be a veterans charity event that night. But we'll do a big thing with those guys. But yeah, I'm still in contact with them. They're super good dudes, and they make really good whiskey. So I'll be excited to get them back here with all this, shit going on. But that'll be fun.
Budget Irish night with Donald.
Yes, absolutely.
That was a great stream.
And even the Killoan we just had was fabulous. I really enjoyed having him on. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cock needs good. In fact, I got a new chicken cock from John from Co-op Whiskey the other day down at the Bastards Ball. So we'll have a new chicken cock to review for you guys. It's fun. It's good times. Oh my God. Tell me how much their shit sucks. Oh my God. Eric, it would be the best thing if we had I had a bunch of whiskey tubers get on with Glyph and just rip them a new one. It'd be hilarious. What?
When we were joined by Shayland, the in charge of Taste It, Wild Turkey, and we did the food pairings. That was a really, really fun and informative stream. I learned a lot on that one. That was really, really neat.
Yes, Violet. Oh yeah,
Uh,
she was great. Yeah, she's definitely was. Of course, we've had Nancy Fraley on. She was fabulous.
oh, Nancy, come on. You can't not enjoy getting to speak with Nancy.
Book. Trying to find the book.
You buttheads.
There's Whiskey Crusaders. Thanks, appreciate that. With Lance, we of course had Lance on. He's also over. Check out Lance. You haven't checked out his at all. Another good. Let me find her book real quick. Where the hell is it? Ah, here it is. Oh.
Wilderness Trail. Talking with Pat.
Oh yeah, Dr. Pat Heiss was awesome.
Yeah, he was really
Yeah,
cool.
we've had some really awesome guests, and at some point, we have a contact with Mike Veach, so we'll have him on at some point too. Who is the premier historian on bourbon? Will be a fabulous one. Yeah, Susan Riegler, who is, you may not have heard of her, but she's definitely one of the premier ladies in whiskey, certainly, and doing this for a long time. This is the book show with Peggy No Stevens, so she might know a little bit about it.
Just something possible.
Just a little bit. Yeah, she's quite the lady. She knows a shit ton about whiskey. We actually have had Starward on. That was super early on. That was one of the first live streams.
Yeah,
we had their local rep, Chandler Irvin, was who was on with the show. Yeah, she was fun. We had a good time with her when she was on. She did rep for them and for Westford back in the day.
Donald O'Gallagher with Glendalough made me spend
Donald
money.
was fabulous. That's right. He was really good too. Yeah.
He made me spend more money in 2 hours than I think anybody else has.
That's
so
right.
far.
You sent me a receipt for like $700, something insane.
It was,
I was like, holy shit, dude.
Sarah fell in love, man.
It's great shit.
She absolutely fell in love.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Starlight Night. I have a contact with Starlight. I need to actually get in contact with them and get them on the show. I hear a lot of good things, and I know they've actually asked about doing some stuff. I think that'd be fun. So I will talk to Starlight and get them on here in the near future. Yeah, I know, like you said, we're going to get Lost Lantern on, we're going to get Yellow Rose on, we're going to get Bushmills on. So we've got several things in the works. We just have to get the nights figured out. So
The Judgment of Westland. I can't believe that video has as few videos as it does, or as few views as it does. That's one of my favorite videos that we did.
It was a great one. But hell, the American Single Malt Night, our best live stream ever, numbers wise, was fabulous. Yeah, that was really fun. Of course, Cedar Ridge was fabulous with Quint Murphy. Murphy Quint was really, really good. That was a great one. We've had Westland, we said, was really good. We've been blessed. Virginia Distilling is awesome with Amanda Beckworth. Is awesome. We've been really just truly blessed.
It seems like we're on the exact same place here. Like as we're scrolling through this thing.
I'm just thinking in my head. I'm not even looking at it.
Oh, that's hilarious because I'm literally scrolling through and you're just going back down in time as I'm going back through this thing.
That's
we had
funny.
Cedar Ridge with Master Distiller Murphy Quint, Virginia Distillery with Amanda Beckworth, Octomore Night, fucking Octomore Night. Oh.
Yeah, that was fun for us. That was fun for us. Of course, we've had Bruichladdich on multiple times. Bruichladdich is always great because Erica is one of the best ambassadors in the business. Hey, Whiskey Lover Society, good to see you there. You can go check out his channel as well over there in Belgium. I know it's in the middle of the night, but we always appreciate when you come in here. It's always a good time. Bushman was released next time. Fabulous. Hey, Sean Whiskey, good to see you. And there's Dean D. Also good to see you is there. Some of our good oldies in here. Good times. Answering a text here real quick about this. That will be fabulous. Answer this question about some whiskey, which is very important for us, about this Peerless Rye and absinthe finish. I would love to try a bottle of that. That would be fabulous. So I'm going to write that down, how to get it to this place, hand delivered, of course. Because that's how we always get things here.
That is the best way to get things.
Absolutely. The funny thing is actually a lot of my stuff from Kentucky is almost always hand delivered because my friends go there and pick it up and bring it back. Who doesn't want the Octomore?
Me too.
Exactly. So good. Well, Sarah doesn't want the
But you know what I want more than the Octomore? I want the Octomore to be $150 again.
Good point. That's a valid point.
I'm not paying $250 for 4-year-old whiskey. It ain't happening.
No, it's.
I get it. It's good, but I ain't paying that money for it.
Well, good luck to your wife there as well, Whiskey Tornado. That would be thoughts and prayers on that one certainly for you. Hey, T Green, man, he's one of the old school guys. T Green too. Oxmoor 13 US in November. Awesome.
Oh,
T Green's been here many times. Him and his wife had lots of fun events with them. Yes. As soon as we do them back in person again, we'll certainly have you on the list as always. Always comes bringing something fun with him to enjoy. I
don't know when it's going to hit, but I'll look at it and admire it on the shelf.
Yes, it's nice. We'll do it. Was it possible? Oh, so speaking actually about Balcones, actually, there's nothing to talk to you guys about. We need to set a date to go down to Balcones. I talked to Gabe. He's already agreed for us to come down as a private group. So we just need to set up a date with Gabe. I'll get with him the next week or two, get us a date for that. So it'll be a Saturday. We guys have like a month in advance to know. So all you guys from Oklahoma and other states can come take a ride down here to take a Whiskey Crusaders crusade to Balcones. So it's all good. So yes, 250 is too much. Unfortunately, it needs to be lower. So it is what it is. And we appreciate it, T Green. Yeah, you've been here. My gosh, since we were probably tiny when you started watching.
Yeah,
like, crap. I don't even know. We were probably like in the first 50 subs. I bet you've been here a long, long time. So I know we have, of course, lots of people that just watch, but and don't comment, which is always great. I always enjoy those too. Night, Dean. Thanks for coming. Always appreciate it. I know Dean's been here for a long time as well, so it's very nice. 300? Oh, screw that, Donald. That's not worth $300 at all.
Well, I mean, that's Canadian dollar reduce. So it's a bit loony up there. You got to remember it's a bit loony and toony. It's a bit loony and toony.
Right.
So.
Eric says, I'll visit your house. I'll bring a sleeping bag. That means you're subjected to Violet.
I don't know that we can see our oldest. We can see our most current, but
I do know who our first sub is. Actually, our very first sub is Scott. My Bourbon Journey. It's actually our very first sub.
That's awesome. Yeah, because that was before we even had any videos out.
Because I remember I was talking with Scott from Scott's Test Dummies. He's like, "Where's your channel?" Because we were talking about shit. He's like, "So yeah." So then it's like, "Oh, it's not quite ready yet." But yeah, Scott's our first one. So from My Bourbon Journey, which is pretty funny, but very cool. That's our old. Yeah. Other than that,
that's a good plan.
I know that's some of our oldest subs. Of course, some are obviously family, and Ryan from Pit Face Barbecue is also one of our original subs, and of course a good friend of ours and good friend of the show. And we've done lots of cool videos with Pit Face Barbecue. So yeah, we were sad that unfortunately, his smoker busted, the travel smoker, the weekend before, which sucked. Like I said, he feels terrible about that. It's like, dude, shit happens. It's all right. We'll do it next year. It's all good. So we'll get there. 200 limits to 300. Yeah. The first 12, one of them at some point, one of the first 12 hours of Boom, somewhere in there. It was a long time ago. I think it was like their second year, I think, when we were on. But I don't remember which hour it was. That's too long ago. Who knows?
I remember we did one super long stream.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Bastards Ball weekend?
Yeah. That one's, I don't know how long that was. It was long as shit. It was like 8 hours or something crazy.
Yeah, that was too long.
It was too long. We let people take over. It was fine. I was like, have a good time. I guess in Texas, it's like, I'm so sorry I was so shit-faced here. I was like, I don't remember. It's cool. I saw other people at my house. I don't know what happened. It's fine. I just let people around the house take over. I was like, have a good time. I don't care anymore. Bye. I got shit to do.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Andy was on before. Yes, Andy was in the single digits or teens. That's awesome. That's very cool. Oh, you're supposed to live in Austin. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that certainly can make that happen. Oh, yeah, Brian's. Yeah, it'll be good. We'll definitely have to have Donald down there here and do that. That'll be a fun night. Well, at least they're consistent there, Eric. At least they're consistent. They can still learn about it and just not partake. Because why not? That would be very, I think, difficult. Tell all the amazing things about it, and then you're in it's probably not going to go well.
Yeah, I mean, do like the Total Wine employees and just spit out everything.
Ugh.
I used to tell people that when it's so true, you could taste different things when you spit than you do when you swallow.
True, but
You get different flavors that resonate and kind of stay on your palate when you, I don't know.
Hey, Mark, good to see you.
Thank you much. Appreciate you.
La Quinta Laction was the first time I saw who Ed Rucka review was in 20. I think that's funny. And that's probably right.
Yeah.
That was on Bill's. Yeah. That's what she said. It's correct there. It's exactly what she said. Oh. Yeah, shit. It's funny. Speaking of Ed, on Thursday, that's actually our review is of Ed's. Was Ed's distillate that he sent us his rye. So from his Dog and Shrub Distillery in Wisconsin. So we'll let you guys check that out on Thursday. Hey, Dustin, go check out Dustin's show, Top Shelf. All the fun, expensive whiskeys.
Should I pull that out and taste some of that right now, or should I pull out a Scotch Malt Whiskey Society like what you have?
You should do Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. I want to save that one so everybody sees that on Thursday for Ed's thing. And then tomorrow will be Royal Salute 21 year. I
have. Do my phenols look big in this?
Oh, this is the one you got. Yeah, nice. Yes. How much is left in that bottle? Just
not enough.
Enough to do a review. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, it's to right here.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of that. Okay.
Yeah, but I just got to hide it from myself because
I'm fully aware. This is why I'm asking you this question, because we know you can't keep nice things around with you.
I really can't.
He's bad about drinking shit that he's not supposed to.
I just pour a little bit.
It happens. No, your phenols are making that bottle look big. Totally, that's what it is.
59.8% ABV. Holy hell!
Very nice. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see what other fun shit's around here. There might be something fun to drink. You never know. What is interesting I haven't had in a long time? That's really the best choice. I don't know.
Let's open up random boxes sitting right here in front of the stairs.
Well, that's true too. That totally can happen. Ooh, how about this? How about Inchgour? That sounds good.
He's not lying. Like I have to put things like away.
Yeah, it's not a joke, guys. We say this because it's true.
Yeah.
We're not trying. We give Will a hard time, but it's because it's true. He can't be trusted with nice bottles. Oh yeah, you're right, Andy. We should do that. Yeah, Andy, I guess we need to review that. He did send us that Dark Coke committee release bottle. We really need to review that. All right, I will put that on this week's review list. Just for you, Andy.
Yay! And me.
Yeah, we need to put our donated 8.1 Octomore is going to be in there. We need to do that one too. And then some stuff from Eric needs to be done. We have a lot of donations we really need to get to. We have a lot.
That sounds good.
Yes, that would be fabulous there, Donald. Yes, please.
Yeah, yes. You know what? I would substitute that for my Monday bacon. I'd just
Yeah. All right.
Make
so
a
I'm going to do
Gaelic steak with a whiskey cream sauce every Monday.
Hey, hell yeah! I'm doing a 11-year Inchgour cast strength, 52% here from Battle Hill. So you don't see a lot of Inchgours. Hey, I feel you on that one, Dustin. I've done that. So not. I've also slept with them occasionally. It's happened. I might have done that once or twice. Woken up in the bar between the bottles. I was like, it happens. You just like looking through them, and it's late at night trying to find something. Eventually, just fall asleep, cuddle the bottles. It's fine. We just need to make them look presentable. That's the project I'm currently working on. Because there was a lot of boxes in the dining room that were empty that needed to be moved, so I could put the full boxes. Then I need more boxes to fill them with. Because there's still more whiskeys than I have boxes at the moment. So I need to go look in the attic for more boxes.
I have boxes.
Oh, that's right. You might have boxes. That's a good point. I might borrow some more boxes.
Oh, come on.
This is good. It smells
7-year-old Isla. Come on. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with that. Sometimes the pillow falls over and it knocks over the bottles by my bed. It might happen. I don't have any
Somebody
bottles in my room, actually, Dustin.
somebody already told me at some point, but this is Society Cask 10.214. I think the 10 means something. I don't remember what distillery this is, but
I don't
if
know.
anybody remembers which number
I'm pretty
10
sure that
is.
was Coelho. I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Okay.
I think. I could be
I could
wrong.
buy Kalila.
Ooh, a 27-year inch guard. Nice cask strength. That sounds awesome, Andy.
I could buy Kalila. I could buy Peated Buna.
Okay. I know Bill's a. I don't know if Bill's still in here, and I know Bill knows pretty much what those numbers mean.
Mm. Oh, so good.
Mark says Bunnahabhain. Could be. Don't know. Okay, 10's Bunnahabhain. Okay, that answers that question. It's Bunnahabhain then. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah, this is the
nice
bottle that was a La
peaty
Quinta. That's
Buna.
right. I think I tried it, but this is also like whiskey number 100 at that point. I don't remember what it tastes like. I'm sure based on your face, good. Really good. Yeah, I'll have to get some nice peat out here in a little bit. I have about 100 bottles. My wife has detox on speed dial. Craig. The problem is alcoholics don't have 100 bottles. They have one. And then it's just going at the end of the day. That's what I understand. Like, you can't do those. You wouldn't have that many bottles.
No, because you wouldn't be able to control yourself at the end of the night.
No, that's the whole point. It's a disease that you can't control yourself.
Right. And most of the time when I see alcoholics, especially in liquor stores, they're always buying minis because that's the only way that they can control themselves. If they were to buy a big bottle, they'd finish that bottle that night, and they know that about themselves. So they only buy the small ones that they know that they can pace themselves with. If I got 6 of them, then that's what I have to drink, and that's going to be the end of it. And I won't have any more alcohol, so I can't drink anymore tonight.
Correct.
And I've seen a lot of alcoholics that's how they control their alcoholism, by not allowing themselves to have more than that in the house, because an alcoholic like that disease is it's awful, but it really does affect your mindset. It doesn't allow you to make valid choices. It's only about the choice of more. So if that's an issue that you feel like you have, it's time to take a break. It's time to, take a step back. But if you're collecting bottles of whiskey, I'm not thinking that you probably have that issue.
We have a collection problem. It's a different problem.
Right.
We have that collector gene. It's not good either.
Yeah.
It's verging on the hoarder gene. It's not pretty. But at least it's organized hoarding. So, it's one of those situations. Yes, it should be very fun, Crystal. We'll find fun things for you. I agree, Eric. That's the same reason I don't have ice cream, because me and my children cannot control ourselves. Absolutely. Smaller bottles make it easier to hide. That's true too, Andy. Good point. Ice cream. I call it limited alcoholism. See it a couple times a week, no matter the liquor store you work at. Yeah, I think that's probably very true. So I know, or some guy I know we've asked before that, why do you buy 200 milliliter every day? Because that's all I can drink. Because if otherwise, I'll drink the whole damn bottle. Yes, it's not as cheap as buying a 175, but I'll drink the whole 175. Okay, then you should definitely do that. Buy the 200 only then.
And what's good is that at least some people know that about themselves. At least there are those people that have recognized that there's a problem. They're going to live with this problem. They're going to drink their 200 mils every night.
Yeah.
But at least they've recognized that it's a problem enough that they're going to limit it to that.
Right.
So I applaud that at least they are, coherent enough during their, sober hours that they can make those types of choices.
I like that word.
I feel very, very sorry for people that do suffer from
absolutely.
I can't imagine living my life without it. So because I enjoy it so much, it's just
not good. So we have apparently bourbon acquisition disorder. That's probably a very true point. I'm sure we do.
Bourbon acquisition. Yeah, that sounds about right.
As a little ironed out, we do not have a problem after 6 weeks of not drinking and still going on streams in our whiskey with no issues. Yeah, of course, exactly. It's not a big deal. Have cookware as well. Damn, these expensive hobbies. See, and I used to buy a ton of movies. I mean, I know Will knows this. Obviously, he's been here multiple times. Is I have 5,000 movies on DVD, and that's not a joke. That's a legit number in my media room. I have a fuck ton of movies.
I thought I had a lot of DVDs in my. I mean, like my DVD collection is it's a tiny little minuscule here. Like I can't even show it to you. It's a tiny little minuscule thing compared to Matt's. Matt has.
I have about 9 of those.
Huh?
I think I have about 9 of those.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That times 9. It's absolute craziness. There you go, everybody. Sneak peek.
That's right. That $50 Rebel 100 is popular. Little benchmarks too. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen a 50 ml Rebel 100. Yeah, benchmarks. Yeah, I've seen plenty of those, the minis of those. But yeah, I have a collector problem. Like Mark says, it's either comics, toys, retro games, or whiskey. Oh yeah, Legos. The other thing I like to collect a lot. I do like Legos a lot.
Oh God, we have so many Lego collections, Matt. They're right now. They're the boys Lego collection.
Yeah, I fully understand it, exactly. I'm on sick yeah, exactly. Zebiotics. Exactly. You're fine. Exactly. If I was will stop drinking until they are legit drunk. Then they change, but that seems to be pretty common. Yeah, it's probably very, very possible. I have a bad bed and 3 barrel picks coming, and my pals get another awesome barrel. Nice, Sean. What barrel picks do you have coming? That's kind of cool. Fuzz pedals, guitars, amp records, and whiskey. Oh yeah, that is an expensive. That's to collect cats. That's true. Will does collect cats. He does have 4.
They're more fun when they have friends to play with. So when you just have one cat, it might be an asshole cat. Ask Donald Rance about that.
Ask him about his local living terrorist in living terror.
I'm convinced that if a cat doesn't have a playmate, it's going to be a terrorist. I think that when a cat has somebody else to play with, another cat to play with, I think they're usually pretty chill and pretty fun. So that's part of the reason why we have as many as we do, is because they're more fun together. They have more fun together. They're easier to live with.
We could probably do that at some point. Has to be a day of my wife. I have to be like off work, I think, to do that, because my wife would be totally pissed if I spent the whole day making Legos and drinking whiskey. My wife would not be happy with me. Oh yes, I used to collect a lot of books too, Eric. I'm sure nowhere near as many as you have, but yeah, I used to collect a lot of books too. I had to stop that shit. Mostly they're like political books or history books is what mostly I have, but yeah. Collecting is definitely fun. I also used to collect video games and things like that back in the day. I don't collect those anymore. They were Nintendo games, so it's a long time ago. Ooh, a lone elm wheat, an old elk wheat, all wheated bird. Very nice. Lego build night would be awesome. I totally agree. I have lots of cool Legos to build. I have lots of castles that need to be built. My cat would eat playmates and spit them out. Your cat might. Your cat is crazy. We lost our first cat last year. Now the other cat is living his best life. Apparently, the first one was making his life. Oh, that's happened to us with our old cats. When the other cat was gone, yeah, that cat was so much happier because it was a horribly mean bastard to her. He was not a nice kitty. Plus, he shit on the floor every day, so he was an asshole. He was not a fun cat. He was not nice. No. I did not care for him.
Yeah.
Theology and wine and whiskey books. Oh yes, those are good. I could see that. Oh yes, absolutely. If you haven't checked out Legos and whiskey, definitely check out Ken's Scotch Down Under. He does lots of Legos and whiskey episodes. Oh, physical medium books are slightly stronger than my love for whiskey. I understand, absolutely. Oh yes, I also have lots of like magazines. My wife was like, "You have to throw some of these magazines away. They're from like 5 years ago." I'm like, "But why? You might need them again." You don't, but you might. Like a lot of them are like NRA magazines and things like that. That's what I have lots of, or political commentaries and things like that.
We can get storage space. There's things called storage lockers.
That's true.
Really, really fun.
Yeah, I agree. Like I used to have a lot of CDs, but nowhere near like the movies. I think I probably only have a couple hundred CDs, so it's not crazy.
I used to have just a absolute crap ton, but I slowly I moved everything to digital myself. And then now with the streaming services that we have, we can pay a little bit more for Amazon Music, and good Lord, man, there's not a song I can't find on there. So
right. Night, Chris and Loth. We'll see you guys soon.
I have a playlist that I have titled Car Mix that has, I think, like 970 songs
Good
on it or
Lord,
something
man.
like that.
That's
It's
wild.
just, and it's just all my favorite songs and just crazy music from the 40s to the now. You know,
Yeah.
just literally everything, every genre, just a little bit of everything. So
Ooh, that sounds good. A 22-year Canadian rye with a dual American oak X rye barrel was from Cat's Eye. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Night there, Eric. We'll see you soon.
I can't remember how much extra the Amazon Music package is. I can't imagine
Yeah, I
it's more
guess we
than
don't
like
pay for
$5.
music.
But yeah, I pay a little bit.
I just usually watch the free shit on YouTube.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Well, it works. Or the free Amazon Prime that I don't pay for, that I borrow because it's free. Oh, I had to stop buying books. So many in storage unit. Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I like books a lot. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, thankfully I don't really buy that many books because I have 3 full bookshelves now, which I know is nothing for some of you guys as far as books go, but it's enough.
Yeah, I have quite a few more than that. But yeah, that's I like my books
Oh,
too.
popular hot rodding. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, we got another guy that we know. Yeah, he builds race cars and collects whiskey. I'm like, that is some expensive ass hobbies.
Seriously. Oh, race car building is stupid expensive.
The fuck. Apparently, whatever my wife's watching, the subwoofer has gone crazy.
Nice.
I don't know what the hell she's watching, but whatever. That's the nice thing about the media room. So, speaking of media, there's a new movie we watched last Tuesday that came out, Medieval, which was awesome. If you guys, it didn't get a lot of press, but it is a fantastic film. If you like really violent movies, it's excellent for that. So, it's also a historical, accurate drama. It's about the Kingdom of Bohemia after King Charles IV passed away. His son Wenceslas took over, and his
Who's
half
in
brother.
this?
Oh God, what the hell's his name? Yes, I've seen him. Michael Caine's one of the guys in it. It's an excellent movie though.
Who directed it?
I don't remember. It's most of everybody's in there is Czech. Let me see. 'Cause it's all filmed over there. I've been to a lot of places that's in it because we are Bohemian, so for us it made a little bit more special for us. Let me look it up who the characters are. Who's the
Woo!
Hey Gregor, good to see you. Had a nice chance to visit with Gregor when he was down there at the Bastards Ball with us as well. It's always great to see you. Fun times. Medieval, Ben Demon Hunter. I know you're also a big history guy. If you're anybody's a big history person, you need to see it. It's called Medieval. It's freaking awesome. Let me see who's in it though, real quick.
I believe I've heard about this and I've heard good things. So you're the
Yeah,
second
it was
person I
freaking
think.
great. I loved it. Of course, the asshole critics like, oh, it's terrible. Fuck all those guys. They're usually wrong anyway. No, the audience seems to like, which is what it is. Yeah, it's directed by Peter Jock Cal. It's in Czech, Jakl. So it's Czech. Almost everybody's in it's Czech,
Okay.
except for like the main character, which is what's his name here that plays him. It is Ben Foster is the and Michael Caine and Matthew Good, the 3 main guys. That most of them are not Czech, but almost everybody else in the whole thing is Czech beyond them. So,
Did you ever hear Matt Damon explaining why movies can't get made into blockbusters anymore?
I have not heard that.
So he was explaining, I can't remember on what, but he was explaining how back in the 90s and early 2000s, they could rely on DVD sales as a back end that get a little bit extra. They get an extra piece. They get an extra little bit.
Sure.
So even if your movie didn't necessarily get everything it needed to on the box office, there's a chance it could become an epic hit still, like a Dogma, like so many that became cult classics, Caddyshack,
Animal House.
I can't think of a lot of them right now, but
a lot of rated R's don't do well in the theater because they're rated R.
Right.
So they don't have a chance to become great.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Good with Kurt Russell for absolutely.
Kurt Russell movie didn't do great in the box office, but holy shit, man, the DVD sales skyrocketed that movie into fame.
Invisibles.
But they don't get that now, so it's really hard for the studio to be incentivized to make a movie that costs $300 million. Because
it's hard. I mean, besides Top Gun, which done unbelievable, there really isn't nothing else To me, Medieval is the second best movie I've seen this year, beyond Top Gun. That's how fucking good this movie was. Now,
James
you do
Cameron,
need to fucking pay attention because it is quick and fast, and you really have to fucking pay attention to what's going on. Because it's not as simple. It's a very complex story, but it's a very important, historically accurate story. So, but he's one of the greatest military leaders that's the world's ever seen. It's never actually defeated in battle. But it's pretty awesome. But in fact, especially being to a lot of those places that are in that movie was really special for me. So it was quite interesting to see a lot of that cool stuff. Now, Andy, is that movie, is that in Hebrew or in German, or is that in English? I don't know. It's just a good question. Constantine got a second. Very nice. We go to the movies usually on Tuesday nights, Dustin, because it's $5. Because I'm cheap. Now, what do I like to spend money on? Whiskey. What do I not like to spend on? Movies. So I go to the cheap shit because I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I'm cheap on everything else I possibly can besides whiskey. But you have to spend your money somewhere. I need to save your money somewhere. So.
All right, man. Well, my glass is empty. I think I'm about to call it quits. I don't know if you're going to stay on for a little bit longer, but
okay. What? 15 minutes? We got 15 minutes left.
That's fair, man. Cheers to you, my friend. What do we got coming out tomorrow? What do we say?
We got tomorrow's 21-year Royal Salute. That's tomorrow. We got Ed's Dog and Shrub on Thursday. And then on Saturday will be what did I have for Saturday lined up? It's not that one. It's the other one. I don't remember. I know it's not the DeCooper one. It's the other one. Whatever. I haven't
seen it yet, but I really, really want to because I fucking love Kevin Smith.
I have not seen it yet. I know it came out. I saw it came out the other day, but I haven't seen it yet. Because I know my wife and I watched Clerks 1. I don't know if I ever showed her Clerks 2 or not. She was not thrilled. She thought it was pretty fucking stupid. But, that's my wife for you. She's not a fan of...
I mean, you got a whole, 20 minutes of donkey show. It's kind of hard.
Well, she's not... That's not her genre. She does not care for her. Holy shit, you have 4,000 vinyls, BK? That's awesome.
That's
1,200. Holy shit. My bitches that I knew the song on which I wanted CDs. Wow. I was like 357. Wow, dude. That is amazing. Holy crap. That is some serious record collection. Wow. I'm impressed. In fact, that's more records than I have whiskey. That is very impressive.
That's a lot of... He's got a point.
Comic books are like bookshelves you can carry. That's hilarious.
See you, everybody. I'm out.
All right. Well, I'll stay on with you guys for 15 more minutes, and then I gotta go. 5 is way more than I pay for movie. TVs are so much better than movies. It depends. You just send your kids to private school. Well, that's a good point too, Andy. I just spend my money also on my children. They take most of my money. Value point. Turntable. Oh, I don't actually. I don't have a record. I still have records, but I don't have a working record player. So I need to get one. But it is. Yeah, Royal Salute's actually pretty good. It's a 21-year blended Scotch. It's quite nice. I enjoy it. Well, yeah, you see the full review on that tomorrow. For obvious fun reasons, we chose that one, so it's all good. I want to get into record players and tequila. Well, Andy, you do that, and let me know how Tara says you do that. You have CDs but no CD player? That's amazing. You don't have a CD player. That's funny because my kids actually that's what they use as CD players because I burn them CDs and they that's what they like to do. Hi, trade for your whiskey. There you go, BK. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. Depending on whatever records you have, that might be worth quite a bit. Apparently vinyls. It's crazy. You go to the store now, fucking records are like $40. I'm not paying $40 for a record. It's insane. But, it is what it is. Especially you get some of those old records. I mean, they're worth a fortune. If you get some like the old, was like Michael Jackson Thriller or Axel Lab for some of those old ones from the 80s are nice. And Audio Technica. Very nice. I agree. Whiskey and vinyl are good pairings. Absolutely. My card still doesn't have a CD player. I do too. I like the CD player because, I don't know. The thing I like about CDs and DVDs and Blu-rays is no matter what, they can't steal that digital thing from you. If they decided to cut off your service, well, you still own the DVD or Blu-ray. They can't just get rid of your library or whatever, and you're just fucking screwed at all the money you spent on it. That's my thing about streaming. I still own it that way. I just want to listen to John Prine on vinyl while drinking good whiskey. It's a solid choice. Yeah, plus that way, if a CD play, you can still play whatever you want. I mean, I guess you can do the same thing with your phone, but I don't know. The quality of the CD seems to always be a lot better than your phone. Yeah, don't go with torrents. It's thinking with the damn viruses too. That's my problem with torrents. Yeah, I always think it was funny that the first thing that they stole off of, I think it was Amazon, that people had bought digitally was the book 1984. I was like, gee, that's pretty fucking ironic that they have all the books to take off there and to take off people's players was 1984. I'm like, it just seems really effed up. That's my problem. So I subscribe to Spotify and Netflix to consume albums and movies I already own. Go figure. Gregor, because that's because you're too lazy to go get the DVD off the rack and put it in the player. That's pretty funny. LimeWire's back? Holy shit, that's crazy. I thought about LimeWire in like 20 years. Back in the day, just killed my PC with viruses. And that's the problem. Exactly, Mark. That shit is bad news. When I used to have a Napster, of course, that was gone. Then I got this software called BearShare. I got tons of great music off BearShare. That stuff was great. I'm sure it's long gone and shut down, but it was great in college. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Oh, that's so funny. I'm sure Gregor's right. It happens, and Dustin has simply no comment. And we'll not discuss that. Because, that's personal problems. So, Mapster, BearShare, Kazoo, LimeWire, those were all risky, but not modern. Well, you know what? I haven't used a torrent either, though, in a long time. I think the last torrent I probably used was my brother-in-law had cracked this is probably 5 years ago, Fire Stick, so we could watch movies that. Only problem is a lot of times it'd get shit quality from them. They were not great as far as what movies you'd get there or watch TV shows. And they fuzz in and out, and they were not great. I still love the old rip-off movies with some guy would sit in a freaking theater and then videotape it with his camcorder and then sell it to you. Those are those funny ass rip-off ones. This is books, movies, and broken CD travel case. There you go. See? Travel CD cases are nice. I love it watching movies when someone's in front of the camera. Those are always the best. And so I remember my dad, when this was back in the Gulf War, he brought back some movies and shit like that. From some shitty bazaar they were over there in Kuwait or whatever that somebody totally ripped off. They're hilarious. It's like, wow, this quality is really bad. Well, hey, it is for $5 for $20 exactly. Yeah. Except for these things were like $5 for $1. So, it was just, they totally ripped shit off in the theater. It's hilarious. I remember there used to be this guy, God, this was probably mid-90s. What he did, he'd go in the theater, rip it, of course, record it, and then he put this Z that went all around the screen the whole time, so you knew that he'd stolen it. It was pretty funny. But, Teenage Mutant Ninja copy, good times. I do love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, though. Great movies back in the day. Haven't seen, my kids actually really like those movies, too, which is pretty funny. Now, do I download the 8K, 4K, or the 1080 version? Well, that's a valid point, too, Dustin. That's true. Because I don't have an 8K TV. I only have a 4K, so they'll have to just do. Wow. I have a friend that used to rip off porn films back in high school and sell them, sometimes to the teachers. Holy crap, that's hilarious. Man, talk about the ultimate blackmail on your teachers. I sold that guy porn. That's hilarious. Oh, God. Well, I guess as long as he's not the one making the porn and selling it, I guess you're in fine shape. Especially, with underage, it'll be very bad. There is zero reason for 8K unless you have a 100-inch TV. Well, that's the problem. Is at some point, your vision is not good enough to give a shit about 8K. And I really don't need to see every damn pore in someone's face. It's just, I don't need to see that. It's just not for me. And a 100-inch TV, most of them have a wall for a 100-inch TV. That's the other problem. Yes, you're right. Dustin's like, who pays for porn? That's just stupid. My first discussion. Oh, very nice. In a long time. What are you going to be buying, Gregor? Is there a special bottle for the on Scotch malt whiskey you're going to be buying tomorrow? I don't know. I'd like to see what that would be. All right, what else we got up here? What else is fun? Oh, how about this? How about some Pinot Noir cask Westward? Sounds nice. Don't want to see razor burns in a porn in 8K. Oh, you're not kidding, John. That would be terrible. I do not need to see that in my life. That is for sure. See, this is the high quality you get from after Will leaves the show. This is the kind of high quality you guys get from this. So who buy games but cheap cards? Or cheap cords. Yeah, that's a valid point too. You're right. Good point. Thank you, Fifth Quarter Tailgate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. We did. You split a porn TV. Oh my god, that's hilarious. A 15-year that Scott is on the table. Oh, that Delane. Yeah, that one's good stuff. Young, Dumb, and Full. What was the title? That's nice. Ah, there you go. PNW. Very nice. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Still interesting what Pinot Noir does with their whiskey. Still always get this beer finish to theirs, no matter what it seemed like. I'm sure it's the barley they use, but it is interesting. Let's see here. I do love Westland. Westland is fabulous stuff. One of my absolute favorite probably distillers, especially for single malts in this country, for sure. Apparently, you certainly did have some interesting people there. Oh, Westward. Okay. Yes, Westward is, of course, Oregon rather than Seattle. But both good stuff, but very different distilleries. So, both single malts, but very different single malts. But both good. I think their bottles they went for the fancy bottle and massive corks, I think. Whatever works. Fun. So yeah, we got about 5 minutes here, and then I'm going to be getting off here because I have other shit to do, like make the what do you call it, the thumbnail and shit for tomorrow's video, and then go back to work. So I'll have that fun thing to go for too. So it is one day in college. Some girls come down and asked if we had any real porn. Not on the computer. We bought something just for this. Wow. Interesting. That's lovely there, Dustin. As far as I know, Westward makes this. I don't think they source this, do they? No, it's this one. This says distilled, matured, and bottled by Westward. Maybe they did at one point in time, but everything I own is stuff they've made. But it's certainly possible, I guess. But they've been around for a while. Just probably not something that we ever got their source stuff. There's no reason to get source stuff here. But, whatever. Speaking of, I know Cooperstown's making their own stuff now, and it's actually pretty good. And we have Cooperstown on the show as well sometime here in the near future. So we have quite a bit of that coming up. Pay them a visit. Oh, then you should. If they're near where you live, Gregor, you should definitely go pay them a visit. Only seems like a fair thing. I mean, you might as well. Bourbon. So someone effectively stole that DVD. There you go. Oh, $300 for a gold spot? Yeah, that'll be a no. It's going to be a hard pass on that. What American craft has made the biggest leap from early to mature? I will say this, which was interesting, because I hadn't had it in a long time, was Garrison was significantly better than last time I had it. Hadn't had it in a few years. And they were at the ball, and that's gotten way better. Who else? Well, a lot of Texas stuff. Their early stuff was good, but their new mature stuff is quite a bit better. Well, mature for American whiskey is a different term, so Bourbon, the new stuff. Now we're talking about the distilled stuff, not the source stuff, not the source MGP stuff. Bourbon. He sent me some of the stuff they make. I like it. I thought it was interesting and pretty good. Hey, Clifton, you guys can check out Bourbon by Sean. Go check out Clifton Show. Another fun one out there. Good times. Oh, Donald, that's definitely possible. Mature like a toddler. Exactly. I mean, let's be honest. Most of the old craft in this country is like 2008. That's the old craft. So, there isn't more than a decade, really and truly, for most or less of these distilleries. But ones that have been open, let's say 10 years approximately, things have definitely improved significantly for them. And if not, they're out of business, so it doesn't really matter. Well, that's probably a good point too, Dustin. It's probably best for all of us that these things did not exist and there were no recordings of any of the stupid shit we all did 20 years ago. I agree there, Clifton. Those are both very good, yeah. New Riff and Wilderness Trail have done a great job. Absolutely. I think anyone willing to wait the time they needed to wait to release was the smart ones. And they did a good job with it. So, it's just one of those decisions everybody has to make. They sent me the bourbon and the rye. What they sent me. Really? Ew. Huh. No, what I got was good. I had other people try it too. They seemed to like it. So, of course, I also like weird shit. So that's a different story. I had a fun time. I liked talking to. I think the name was Gene. Was the name of the owner. A nice hour conversation with him. Pretty cool. Seemed like it'd be a fun stream with him. Super knowledgeable guy. Well, that's a valid point too, there, Dustin. Today, if you're funny, you're either banned from corporate America or you're a millionaire. That's a valid point. That's a good point, Sean. The 40th parallel and Driftless Glen, yes, those have changed a lot. And Dry Fly, yeah, that's a valid point because some of the stuff was pretty rough early on from those guys, but it's pretty damn good now from those guys up there. That's a valid point. That's very true. It's possible. What I have, I liked. So, I mean, it's all New York corn, New York rye. I mean, if you're expecting Kentucky corn or rye, yeah, you're going to be sadly disappointed because they're very different. Yes. Oh, totally for that. Exactly. With my big logo on it. That's totally it, Gregor. Totally. We have the video for her tomorrow, so it's all good. So it works out fine. Earlier, pulling out the Yellow Rose Outlaw. I haven't poured it for. Oh yeah, man. I actually hadn't had it probably in like 4 years. It's really good now compared to what I've had. It wasn't bad then. I actually liked it back then, but it's really, really good. But yeah, we're gonna have Yellow Rose on because I told the guy that their shit has improved tremendously since I had it 4 years ago. That's another good example that actually improved. Yeah, Dustin, I think you know how I feel about Waterford. Yeah, I think they're probably going to be in trouble. I don't see how after the first novelty of that, and maybe they still are selling, I don't know, but I don't see them selling here. They're just kind of sitting there. So maybe they sell better in other places, Waterford, but that whole novelty seems to have kind of worn off, especially for the $100 price point. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, Drumshambo, which I know unfortunately we don't get here, but yeah, Glendalough definitely way better. I'd agree then on that too, Donald. Waterford comes out way too early. Yes, because it's like what I guess it's 3 years old, but it tastes like it's 1.5 years old. A lot of it. Yeah, I think it's gonna collect dust in most places, and I think they are gonna be in trouble. I think they put out way too much crap way too fast that was not good. So, but other point, I'll love it, and hey, whatever works. But I don't see it working out long term if they don't put some age on it, especially for Irish. It's used. It's gotta have age. Yeah, exactly. Love the concept, but the execution was just totally not there. You loathe the Waterford ball design. That's funny. Pre 15 Redbreast Cashmere is amazing. Yes, this is true. Uh huh. Yeah, Waterford's not great. The Banana Island is potential. It's the 4 different casts finishing on the whole, and that's the problem is it's not what they said it was. We were all in the assumption it was 4 different farms, 4 different barleys on that farm, and that it was all in one type of barrel. But then, like Dustin, he came out, it's 18 different kinds of barrels. So you defeated the entire purpose of the whole project. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. They did not quite think of that. All right, night. See you, Gregor. We'll see you soon. Don't think they could do the same concept without the older stocks Bruichladdich had to make their own name on. I would probably agree. They don't exactly. They don't have the old stocks of Bruichladdich, and that's the problem. Okay, Mid Bush Mills. It's time for a drink. It's good night. Absolutely. All right, I got like 2 minutes left of me, and then like I said, I got shit to do. So, any final questions, and then I'm out of here. I'm freaking tired. I got shit to do. I need to find something peated though. Peat's the way to finish the night. Let's see what's around here that's peated. Oh, there might be some good peat around here. It's possible. We shall see. Yeah, Woodford uses too many different casts. Taters taste confused. What would it like taste from for special bourbon? Agreed on our pass, and that's what we all thought we were getting until we realized it was not what we were getting whatsoever. And so it kind of just killed the project as far as I'm concerned. Unfortunately, let's see here. What is something fun and peated? What have I not had? What have I not had in a long time? Oh, let's see. Something really good. All righty. Let's see. Ooh, that could be good. Ooh. Oh, I'll pour some of that. I haven't had that in a long time. That'll work. I think this is a solid choice. How about... Oh, shit, almost tripped. Almost fell down the whiskey. That would have been bad. All right. How about Springbank 15? Old black box. Hey, James Taylor, good to see you. Thank you very much. Pete Monster Arcana. That's a good choice there, Cooking. Like, ooh, I need to review this soon. That's already halfway gone. I did have Bemore. Yeah, the Bemore's sitting on the ground now, Craig, but it is, yeah, you're correct. It is sitting here. A few years old to try a Donner Pass whiskey and for a free because everyone else wastes money and that whiskey should get a free one. You were right, Dustin. Thank God I have 8 of them for free. Thank God that we used for that tasting we did with them. And yeah, thankfully not buy any. Especially for the cost. Please don't tear. Please don't tear. All right, we're good. All right. Springbank 15. Good shit. Actually, we've never reviewed any Springbank products. We need to. We've talked about them plenty of times, just never actually reviewed any of them. Problem is, you can't get the damn things almost anymore. So, it is what it is. Pretty sure it's called They All Live at Dustin's House. Oh, it smells good. Old school Springbank. Delicious stuff. Oh, yes. Thank you. Jason C. Edward drinking some Springbank local barley. Nice. And then they were on that. Very nice. That's cool. Very, very nice. I do love the Springbank local barley. I forgot about that bottle. Yeah, I got one sitting over there in the corner. It's good stuff. Ooh. I would not say no to that, Andy. That would be amazing. Show some to your place. There you go. Oh, yes. I think we're just all SOL. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you there. Your first kill Karen today. Very nice. The Sherry now. The Port 8-year. Nice. You have to let us know how that is. I love that Kill Karen Sherry cast. So freaking good. Yeah, what did I do with that? I hid that bottle from myself. I don't know where the hell I hid it at. I hid it so well. That shit was awesome. Oh yeah, I know. I think I do know where it is. Yeah, it's way buried on purpose. If they sold a box of 200 milliliters of all the farms just from one first one, that'll be a real comparison. Oh, I totally agree. Like that was the old. Who was it? Jefferson? I think it's Jefferson that put out a pack like that. It was 200 milliliter bottles. It was like 5 different types. Yeah, that's exactly what they should do. Totally agree. The first 57.1. Very nice. I don't know which local barley. I'd have to. Oh, you're talking about the Kilcairn. I'm not sure. I'd have to go look at which one. All I know is it's really, really good. I like the funk. You don't like those, Dustin? You don't like the Kilcairn 8 sherry or port? You don't like those? You just like the bourbon cask? I mean, I have both. They're both fantastic. Or is that you can all go to hell because everybody knows about your secret that it's fucking delicious? Is that the real issue? Alrighty then, like apparently you don't like those. Oh, the Game of Thrones house, man. I guess now that Game of Thrones is back on, I guess we should do a Game of Thrones nights for you guys. I'm not opposed. I have all the bottles. I mean, shit. What year are those from? My God, I guess those are before COVID. That's got to be what 2018, 2019, something like that. Those bottles are old at this point in time. But I have all of them. We could do that. So, who is watching The House of Dragons? That's the next question. So far, unfortunately, not been super impressed. Oh, that'd be fun. We could do that, Clifton. That'd be good times. Yeah, that's right. Because you got them like dirt cheap. So you got a really good deal on them. You nearly poured out the cake. You can send it to me if you don't like it, Dustin. I think you had to have found someone that liked that bottle. Sundopog barrels are from Cooley too. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we could do that, bro. Clifton, that could be fun. I like the Game of Thrones. Don't bother mom. Or just go bother your mother. It's cool. Just likes to bother her mother. Smart like that. He got him on Clarence and never watched Game of Thrones. So don't quiz me. I haven't watched it, since in a long time, except for like the new one, but it's meh. Thanks, Two Shoes 2003. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I have not seen this new show. Is The Patient on Hulu? I don't have Hulu, so I don't know. My brother does. I know he gave us it. I just haven't watched it. The new Log off from 11. It's okay. Yeah, I like the original one better than the Guinness finish one. What do you have? What is in your hand? Did you get in the candy?
Mom, let me have some. Yeah, I'm showing off my rings.
No, you can't go on the show. You can't go on the show.
Fine.
Because you're.
Show.
All right. Violet wants to show you. She has this beautiful gummy ring. It's very nice for her to show you guys.
No, don't eat it.
I'm not going to eat your gummy ring. Okay. All right. Bye, Violet. Stop. That was fun. You guys are so welcome. New charred one. There's a new one. There's a third one now. Oh, I guess I didn't realize that existed yet. Okay. Oh, the charred one. So it's meh. It's not great. I guess it hasn't showed up here yet. Sure, whenever we get around to it, I'm sure we'll review it, but I have not seen it at all. The new head distiller is using a lot of charred and virgin oak barrels. Someone went well using those at Lagavulin. Okay. All right. To check that out. Yeah, my don't have a lot of free time to read about a lot of new whiskeys, unfortunately, lately. Plus, don't see most of them anymore either, so half the other issue. That's true, Donald. A day without her would not be a Monday. Valid point. I don't know. Wonder why they're charred and virgin oak. Who knows? I guess this will be what the new head distiller must really like. Wow. So late 90s, I found it in the basement. We got a 12-year half a cask from 3 years ago. Nice sippers. Very nice. Yeah, well, it's just like Ardbeg. Unfortunately, has done the same thing, Andy. They just not great. Not what they used to be. Still think Lefroy is still just the one. But I prefer my oak to be a whore. Oh god, that's funny. Oh god, that's a valid point. I agree, Andy. It makes it much better when your barrel's a whore for Scotch. I've not tried the French oak one, 16-year Balvenie yet. I know that Chris said he was not that big a fan of it at all. Said he's had way better things for that age and for that money, but I haven't tried it personally, so I don't know. I'm sure at some point I'll try it. We shall see. Ooh, a clung. There you go. Eric, how's it going? Yeah, the hard buddy over there from Mirage, from an Algerite Glen Schleich 54. Nice. Very nice. I do like French oak, but who knows? Like I said, I haven't tried it myself, so I can't comment on it. Someday I will. 15 years old. Very nice. Can't go wrong with that. Tree 2. I assume that is the Kyle Begwood there we're talking about, Donald. Oh, he's acting like tree 6. Which tree did we have? 2? 4? Fuck, I don't remember. I think it's 2. Pretty sure ours is 2. I don't know. But it's good. It's all good. I know so far it's the best whiskey of the year. It's a wine finish that just happens to be a French oak. It's very misleading. Okay. Interesting. Did not realize that part, Dustin. Okay, interesting. One of our favorite videos from the channel? Just ones we've made? I don't know. I think the Broken Cork episode's pretty funny, personally. Then there's the unedited version that no one can see unless you have the link for that very special, very horribly R-rated version of it. So, so like some of the really, I think some of the Milton Dare Gaelics were also was really fun. It's not just the surprising whiskeys that are, it just really just depends on that. What you never know what's going to happen on a video either. It's just always because we shoot it and whatever we shoot's what you guys get. We don't go back. The only thing we do is edit out screaming children and or cats jumping on shit or shit breaking, things like that. Other than that, you guys get whatever the hell happens and whatever is relevant. Or sometimes if I was rambling on, then we'll put that at the end of the video. But that's more or less on that. But yeah, you just never know what kind of crazy shit will show up. Spring 15 is still great. I don't know. I think we're interested. What are you guys' favorite videos? I think I'd actually kind of like to know that. What do you guys? Which ones do you guys like? What do you guys want to see more of? Ooh, a pre Viking Highland Park 15. Oh yeah, that's some good shit. Oh yeah, the box diving at the end of the when I destroyed their only 5 whiskeys videos by not doing a fucking bourbon at all because it was hilariously funny to use only single malts. Yeah, I was very entertained by that. And they were like, "Oh, you didn't do bourbons." I'm like, "Yeah, bite me." So more fighting cock videos. That was a funny one. Oh my gosh, the funniest thing about that, the Lone Pick one, that was fun. Irish Night, yeah, we can certainly do that at some point in time. I know, God, the funny thing about fighting cock is like 8 months after we shot that video, we got a strike from YouTube, and I'm like, what the hell? So I sent a disagreement with them. I'm like, it's the name of the freaking product. How the hell can you strike us for this? Like, fine, you're right. You can say it. So yeah, they took our strike off. Otherwise, they would have strike for that. It's pretty funny. You totally do more parodies of best and only videos. God, there's so many people built on that crap. I know that Dustin, we've talked about this privately about that shit. But yeah, it's like totally. I would love to see you and Mike Perry. What was the one you guys did? I like your favorite, just the same video, same bottle over and over and over. That King Kentucky. That shit was hilarious. I was like, you should definitely do more of those. Those are so freaking funny. Double O was the great, even though I'll never. It was great. It is fabulous stuff. I think I still have a full bottle that's sitting here. Thank God. Oh, that budget bourbon night. Yeah, those are always fun. The regular Broken Core video is great. Oh, Donner Pass, if you send me a message on Discord or send me an email, I'll send you the link to the private one. It's really bad. I sent it to Bill, and he's like, "You cannot release this video. It is horrible." He's like, "You'll totally get flagged. There's so much swearing. It's not even funny." It's pretty diabolical, but it's very entertaining. I think we only told it like 20 people. They all were very amused, like, you totally can't release that. So, it was funny though. Oh, the Dummies parody of the Recycle reviews. Yeah. Funny stuff. Oh, God, it's funny. But yeah, there's lots of entertaining quality stuff out there. Thanks, 60 Hertz. Appreciate that. So, it's all good. We got to 3K. Like I said, it took us 18 months to get from 2K to 3K, but we made it. So, good on us. I think a lot of it can do to liqueur videos. But hey, it's all good. Liqueur videos need love too. They do actually very well long-term for us. What? I don't know. I can't spell. No. I don't know. Eater has an article about a seed restaurant in LA. $290 for a tasting menu. He talks about his bourbons. $380 for 2 ounces of Kentucky. Holy crap. Wow. That's crazy. But hey, if you can get it, good for you. I mean, in reality, that's not that bad considering what I've seen for other things. It could be worse. That's not horribly outrageous, I guess, in totality. If that's what you really, it's just like your be all end all, and you got the money, why not? Oh yeah, liqueurs are very highly watched. Like, they don't do well when we first put them out, but long term, they do really well. That's funny. Yeah, I'm sure. What? Yeah, I probably agree with you on that, Dustin. A bar's going to move for $288 this weekend. $380 for Kentucky is a better buy. I probably don't agree with you on that. It's a way better bourbon. That's for sure. That shit is pretty fucking magical. I'm also sure I'll never own a bottle, but that's fine by me. Thankfully, our kind friend Dustin was kind enough to give me a sample of it, and it's fucking amazing. And I hid it from myself on purpose. In fact, I hid all the samples from Dustin on purpose because they're all freaking amazing. Oh, but it is what it is. It's very entertaining, though. You just never know. Oh, there you go. 70s Ardbeg single cast 170 per ounce. There you go. That's not that horrible of a price, to be perfectly honest with you. I do, Dustin. You're right. I do eventually need to drink those. You are correct. Hey, Bill. I'm surprised you're still awake. It's 12:22 where you live. But thanks for checking in here. It's just me for now. Like I said, I'll be getting off here in a minute. So, but it is Bill. We want to thank Bill for putting up with all the insane shit that Bill put up in the start of this channel. And I text Bill a lot at the beginning. He's probably like, why did I give that guy my number? That was really fucking stupid. But it's okay. I stopped texting him about how to do stupid things eventually. It's all good. Oh, wow, nice. Let's finish Dungeons & Dragons. Sat on the couch. Good job, Bill. Good job. Very nice. Sitting on the couch is fun. Yeah, that's true. Valid point. When I go to bed, it'll be lights out. Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's why it's a oh, because of the Queen. Okay, I forgot. You right. You mentioned that there was a holiday today. I forgot about that. So, if it's a holiday today and you're at home, the people that do have to work today, do they get overtime, whatever, if they had to work today? We appreciate it. Thanks, Bill. Oh yes, like I said, one of these days we'll have to have you at the house and all that fun stuff and have a fun time here. It'll be good. It was nice to see you and hang out there at the Bachelor's Ball and all the other fun places we went to together. It was good times. Certainly. Okay, we did get overtime. That's cool. I figured they did. Ooh. Yeah, Donner Pass. I'm gonna have to hit them up for that. That's a great price. That's actually better than I've seen, to be honest. This is true, Bill. He built the Whiskcord #1, and which is very important to some of our channels. And then yes, other people, yeah, he puts up a lot, and then there's a good regular crowd there, and then there's just the random shit that goes on at the Whiskcord. Some people come in, some people have been here forever, and some they show up for a while and then they just disappear and then show back up. You just never know. But it's always good. It's always something fun happening at the on the Discord, so it's all good. Oh, it's not till next week? Weird. Huh. I don't know. That's bizarre. Let's see. What other fun shit do I have here? But then I do have to get off soon because I do have shit I have to actually do. It'll be of value for work tomorrow. Ooh, what's this? I do know what that is. This is a saffron liqueur that's for the royalty of India that somebody donated to us, which is really cool. Oh, Wheels deleted his account even? No wonder I couldn't find him. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, that guy kind of just fell off the face of the earth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Wheels just disappeared. Let's see what this is. Pretty sure this is a Texas whiskey. I want to say this is from Deep Ellum. I'm pretty sure that's what this one is. This is their whiskey they finally put out. Ew, that does not smell good at all. Different things with this wine. Well, it's probably for the best. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Okay, that Deep Ellum whiskey is awful. Ooh, some gross shit right there. You mean the Wills who raised a bunch of money for him? We set his new truck for him. He left and forgot who we all are. Yep, the same way. Well, yeah, shit happens. Well, hopefully he's doing better. Crazy. I don't know, Bourbon, if you ever met Bill. If you haven't, you need to. Bill's great. He sets all this shit up for us. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Oh, you're going to try Irene's. Okay, that's cool. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll see Irene in a couple of weeks at Psalm 3. It'll be awesome. I know Irene will have lots of cool picks with her, which I do really enjoy her picks. She has a fabulous store. Water's also much better than that whiskey. That shit sucked. Do not buy that. That was terrible. I need to review this soon. I like this plastic bottle. It's good. It's this Redneck Riviera Granny Rich Reserve. Really good light whiskey. I paid $7 for it. It's the right price. It's also delicious for $7. So I think it's all good. Oh, okay, that's cool. We've met Bill, but kind of forgot, so I'll forget to break his balls. That's nice. Oh, it smells so much better than that shit. Oh, a million times better. I love when $7 cheap whiskey is really good. Oh my god. Oh, that's hysterically funny. Oh, we're all adult children. Come to that conclusion. Clearly, that's why we're here still. I don't know, John. I mean, I have to go back with fresh palate, but TX might be better. That shit was awful. Okay, there's this whiskey. Oh, God. There's this little distillery here called Valley View, and it's near the Texas-Oklahoma border. Truly repugnant shit. I mean, people, they like talk about how great they are and all these awards. I'm like, were they all drunk when they tried it? It's all, I mean, truly horrible stuff. One of the worst things I've ever drank. I've never reviewed it because it's this. Why bother reviewing just like I would rather drink shitty 3-year-old blended scotch over that stuff. It's awful. Truly some of the worst shit I've ever that is. I'm the weirdo who just got excited because I found out we got Lona on distribution. Oh, nice. You guys got Lona out there? Sweet. You guys, they just released their rye actually this past weekend. We were going to go, but we ended up getting the interview with Kel Owens, so we didn't end up going, which is fine. I can always get a bottle from Brendan later. And they also have a honey finished rye. It's quite nice to try the batch balls. Good stuff. Yeah. I think that most of us look that way, Bill. It's, middle-aged, getting there, getting the dad bods. That's what we got going for us. It's all good. Oh, that's funny. Some Missouri corn whiskey that won awards. I'm pretty sure the judges had COVID because it was ass. Oh, that's not the worst. That's what's the whole thing, like awards in general. Such bullshit. It's like, oh, I got an award. Well, good. You got a fucking sticker on there, and your shit sucks. It doesn't mean anything. But, it is what it is. Anybody can win a stupid-ass award. I had to pour out and drink. Well, it must have been real bad empty then. No sleep, too much sitting. Oh, should I go Scotch or Irish? Well, you can't go wrong with either one. They're both good. Wait, whiskey is the healthy food, and staying up late and watching YouTube isn't the same as a gym? Mix it up with Irish. There you go. Dad bod. Exactly, Ben. Exactly. Oh, this is like a million times better than that stuff. I would take this 100 times over 100 times over that shit. Not even to mix it up. Are you doing sit-ups while watching? That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. I forgot how much that actually is good. Who keeps fucking texting me? Let's see. Oh, let's find out who's been texting me. I don't know the answer. Oh, apparently it's Bill. Yes, I agree. Oh, God, that's funny. Cool. All right, children. It's probably time to go back to work, unfortunately, because that's what you got to do. Whiskey is keto, though. That is true. All right. I'm with the grandpa bod stage already. Totally. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for all this fun stuff for this 3,000, and thanks for already being here all this time, and we will see you guys next week. Cheers, everybody. Night.